Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm gonna be talking about something that I think you might be interested if you're into art, or if you want to sell something on internet but you don't have the money to invest, or you don't have the space like me to have a lot of inventory. So I recommend you to watch this video until the end. So we're going to talk about print on demand, which is an e-commerce model that helps you to have your own store without having an inventory in your house, or to invest a lot of money from the beginning if you don't have this money. It's a really great option, and I started to do it and try it because, as you can see in my studio, I don't have the space to have a big inventory, and also since I'm pretty new, I didn't have the money to invest in a lot of products, because I keep trying to experiment to see what sells well and what doesn't. So I didn't want to buy a lot of stuff without knowing how these work. So there are two websites that I use, is Printful and Printify, and both are for print on demand. So what these websites do is basically they have a lot of products in stock. They're blank, they have different colors, either t-shirts, mugs, pillowcases, tote bags, and you basically put your design on them, and they are in charge to print them, to pack them and ship them to your client directly. So what you do is you just place the order. Actually, you can connect your store to them, so you don't have to do that even. So when the client goes to your store and they buy something, they get the order immediately, and they are in charge to do the whole thing, the whole process, and they ship it to your client. So it's amazing because you basically save a lot of time and money, because you only pay when they buy it, and you can put the price that you want, so you know how much profit you want to get. If you're pretty new, you can put a price like it's very competitive, so you can compete with other people around. But if you have your own audience and people know you and they like your work, then you can charge a little bit more if you want, depending on your experience. I'm pretty new, so I don't like to play with those prices that much, so I just try to get a little bit of profit out of them. So I've been using this print on demand for a month because of what I already said, that I don't have the space and I'm really new, so I don't know what to buy and what's gonna work for me. So I'm experimenting. Why is this good for you if you are new? One, because you don't need a lot of money, as I said, and you don't need a lot of space. And also, you don't need to have an expensive iPad like I do. You could have just your small digital tablet to do your designs and put them on these products and sell them. Or even better, you can have your traditional drawing if you don't want to do digital. I have a friend of mine that just started drawing, and she doesn't have a digital tablet because she is in the traditional medium, but she drew this amazing elephant that I was just crazy about it. I'm gonna be showing you on the screen. And I told her I want this elephant on a t-shirt if you let me do it. I won't sell it, I just want it for myself. And she said, go ahead and do it. So she sent me a good quality picture of her drawing. She did it with watercolor, and I got the picture. I just fixed a little bit with an app on my phone, the colors and the quality of the picture. And then I went to these websites and I ordered a t-shirt with that design. So you don't need to be a digital artist to sell products on these websites. If you're a traditional artist and you have a good camera, either on your phone or with a real camera, you can take a picture, play a little bit with the colors, and then print the products with it. As I say the good things about it, I made some notes because I always forget, and English is not my first language, as you can tell, so my brain is always spinning. But I wrote the good things, like no inventory. That's a tough word for me. No inventory, because not everybody has the space like me. No initial investment if you don't have the money. Shipping, they get a better rate than you're gonna get. For example, if I want to send a t-shirt for myself and I go to USPS, they're gonna charge me more than they're gonna probably charge them, because they are a bigger company. That's what I believe. Also, they have warehouses in Europe and US, of course. I'm not sure the locations of each one, but for example, if someone from US orders one of your t-shirts, they're gonna use a warehouse that is in US. So the shipping is gonna be not so expensive for your client, which is great. And if you have someone from Europe ordering and the warehouse is in Europe, the shipping is gonna be less than if it's in US, which is amazing. You can also have the possibility of trying your designs in any product you can imagine, because they have a lot of products in their websites. They have mugs, they have t-shirts, they have tote bags, they have even dog blankets and things like that. So the possibilities are unlimited. You can put your design in whatever you want. Before, I was a pet artist, so I could have put my designs in pet stuff, but now that I'm like more open to any designs, I have more options, so it's really cool for that. So this is the tough part. After a month trying print on demand, I went through some troubles that made me realize that of course this model is not perfect. And one of them is you don't have control on the shipping. You have to wait until they make your order, because it's like it says print on demand. They don't have it ready, so you have to wait like a week for them to fulfill your order, and then another week for them for the product to arrive to your client. So some clients are really used to this Amazon thing when you get your stuff the next day, and they're not very patient. So you might run into some clients that are very impatient, and they're like, where's my order, where's my order? And you don't know actually in what point of the process the product is. They just tell you if it's being fulfilled, if it was fulfilled, and if it was shipped, but you don't really know when it's gonna be. They tell you a time. It's kind of like within a week, but sometimes it's even less. But you don't really have the control of this because the product is not ready. So your clients might be a little bit impatient. The quality of the product. Since it's print on demand, again, it's gonna be print when your client asked for it. So you can order a sample like I always do. For example, with my mug, this one right here, I ordered a sample to make sure I like the quality of the mug and the printing. And actually I was able to fix some stuff that I didn't like. They didn't have to do anything with the quality of the product itself. It was more with the design and the colors. You can see my video where I explained that. So you don't have, you can tell if every single t-shirt or every single mug is gonna be the same. You don't know if they are gonna be good, all of them. I actually run into a problem. Nancy, if you're watching this, I'm talking about your order. I'm really sorry about that. This is something else that I have to talk about. Like, you don't have the power of what you're shipping because you don't have the product, you don't touch it. So what happened is I sold 2 tote bags of my tote bags, which I also made a video about it. But I ordered a sample, it was amazing, the quality was good. So my client, my customer, ordered 2. She got one of my tote bags, and the second one she got was from some other designer. So she got a different design from someone else. And I couldn't see this because I didn't pack them. So that's a problem when you don't have the control of shipping in your hands. So since she couldn't get my tote bag, I had to go back to them and say, hey, listen, this is not my tote bag. And my client, of course, wants mine. I mean, this one is cute, but it's not the one she wanted. So they told me, oh, don't worry, we're gonna send it again. But again, it's print on demand. They had to ask again to print it, which takes a week, and then another week to send, so to arrive. So thank God Nancy is an amazing customer of mine. She's always supporting me, watching my videos and buying my products, and she's very understanding person. But if you run into a random person that doesn't know you and they just want their product, sometimes even for a birthday that is next week, you might be in a problem because it's not gonna be there fast. And here's another problem that you might run into with print on demand. After we fulfilled the second tote bag that was missing, they went out of stock. They didn't have more tote bags. And they were like, listen, we can either fulfill it when we get more tote bags, which we don't know when it's gonna be, or we can refund your money. So I was like, I want the money back. The problem was this happened just 1 week after I put my tote bag in my Etsy shop. So I posted a video promoting my tote bag, and now they were out of stock and it was out of my control. I barely saw a couple of them and they went out of stock. Why? Because I'm not the only one that is selling them. You are sharing this stock or inventory with tons of creators around the world. So when they ran out of tote bags. So what I had to do, that was with Printful. I had to go with Printify. And they have another one, but the color was different. It was white. No, it wasn't the color that I was originally selling. So I had to put that in my store for now and explain to my clients, my customer, what was going on. And now I had to send this white one to Nancy because she needed to get it because she bought it. So I felt bad, but it was out of my hands. So yeah, when you use print on demand, you don't have that much control on your products. So yeah, basically the bad things about print on demand is you don't have control over the shipping. You don't know what they're shipping. They could have shipped something that it wasn't your product, like it happened to me. It takes time because it's on demand. Like if I sell my postcards and someone buys them, I have them here. They are ready. I can just go and ship them today, this afternoon, or tomorrow morning, and they are ready. But this is print on demand, so it takes longer. The quality, even when you order the sample to see the quality, you don't know if every single product is gonna have the same quality. If you watch my video about me packing my postcards, you'll see that I run into some issues where some of them were bad. So I had to go to the company and tell them that some of them weren't good. I couldn't sell them because they were damaged, so they had to send me more. So I got a new ones and I packed them, but they were ready to go. And I check each one of them. You can't check each product you're sending with print on demand, and you might run into some issues. It hasn't happened to me, but I'm waiting for it. Guys, I hope I made sense on this video, and in general what I want to say, it's a great model if you are starting and you don't have a lot of money to start your business, or if you don't have a lot of space or a studio to have all your products. And after all, and even after a month running with these issues, I think it's a great opportunity and I'm gonna still use it. Hopefully I'm gonna learn more and I'm gonna make less mistakes. I hope the problems I'm running into that I ran into this last month, they don't happen again. They probably will, and I hope I can find a way to handle it. But even with that said, I think it's amazing and I'm gonna still use it. Maybe if I realize that, I don't know, that my t-shirts are selling well, then I'm gonna go into another company and I'm gonna order like 20 of them and I'm gonna have them here because I'm gonna see that they actually sell well and I can do that and things like that. So it's good to experiment which products go well with your brand and which ones they just don't go well with your brand. And I really recommend you to try it and yeah, give it a chance. Open your Etsy shop if you're a new artist and go for it, because I think the opportunities that you have with these websites are amazing and you can grow and you can start selling that design that you have in your computer and that you've been wanting to sell for so long but you don't have the money. So go for it, and if you have any questions, please ask me in the comments and send me an email. I don't know a lot, like I said. This channel is of an artist that is actually learning. But if I can help you, I'll be happy and be glad to do it. So yeah, tell me in the comments what you think, if you would like to try it or not, or if you have any questions. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.